Hey everybody, this is Pat Jennings from thebizseller.com, and this is the first in a series of short videos, and I mean really short, about 3 or 4 minutes each, in which we are going to discuss some very simple concepts and ideas that you can use to help sell your business as fast as possible and for the best possible price. And the concept that we want to cover in this first video is the idea that buyers hate risk. All buyers, by their nature, are always going to be on the lookout for the worst case scenario. It's really not overstating things to say that buyers are paranoid to a certain degree. So the more that you can do to lower the level of risk that they perceive within your business, the easier it will be for you to sell the business. The less risk the buyer perceives, the higher a selling price that you're going to get. And the more risk the buyer perceives, the lower the selling price that you'll be able to get. And at a certain point, at a certain level of risk, the buyer's not going to be interested in the business at any price. And the biggest red flag in the buyer's mind, by far, when it comes to their assessment of how risky your business would be for them to own, is any legal issues that are ongoing or any contingent liabilities that you are facing. And by contingent liabilities, we simply mean any expenses or obligations that may come due in the future rather, that you've already committed to. It's not just pending lawsuits, but any issues that you may have with government agencies, whether it's local governments and zoning issues, or whether it's the federal government and the EPA. If there's any unresolved issues with those agencies, that's going to be a problem in the buyer's mind. Any warranty obligations that you've made to customers, as well as pension fund claims, insurance claims, disputes with customers that haven't been resolved. Whatever time and expense is needed on your part to settle, to correct, to eliminate these issues is going to cost you much less than the worst case scenario imagined by the buyer when they hear about these things. Again, they're paranoid. They see any of these issues, they are going to assume the worst when it comes to the expenses and the problems that it can cause for them. Also, remember that you are always competing with other businesses that are for sale for the buyer's commitment and time and money, and buyers will always be comparing your business to the other businesses that are for sale, and any outstanding legal issues or unresolved contingent liabilities are always going to make your business look less attractive by comparison and therefore harder to sell. So if you have any of these types of issues hanging over you and you haven't wanted to spend the money to fix it, you're better off spending the time and money now to resolve and eliminate these things. It will make it much easier for you to sell your business. Or to put it another way, it will make it much easier for the buyer to choose your business. It will make it much easier for them to decide that they want to buy your business instead of some other business that they're looking for. Now, in our next video, we're going to discuss the concept that having one buyer is the same as having none, and why you can never settle for having just one qualified prospect interested in your business. So we'll talk to you then.